Hello, and welcome to Today in History for February 23rd. I'm Michael Powell. Another senseless murder was committed on this date in 2020 when Ahmaud Arbery, a 25-year-old black man, was shot dead by a white father and son while out for a jog in a suburb of Brunswick, Georgia, on February 23rd of 2020. On May 7th, following the release of a video of the killing that spurred national attention from the media, several rights groups, lawmakers, celebrities, and eventually the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Gregory and Travis McMichael, were arrested on charges of murder and aggravated assault. William Bray, who filmed the shooting on his phone, was also arrested and charged with the felony murder and criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment. All three men were later found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison. Arbery, a former high school football player, reportedly jogged around the neighborhoods of Brunswick frequently, according to the New York Times. Gregory McMichael, a retired police officer and investigator for the local district attorney's office, told police he saw Arbery running that day and thought he looked like a suspect in a series of local break-ins. The father and son hopped into their white pickup truck, armed with a .357 Magnum and a shotgun, and pursued Arbery. Brian also gave chase, the newspaper reporter, and filmed the video that shows a struggle between Arbery and Travis McMichael, who fired 3 shots. McMichael later claimed that Mr. Arbery had grabbed at his gun. The video, released on May 5th of 2020 by a lawyer for the Arbery's family, sparked outrage that no arrest had been made in more than 2 months after the killing. 5 days after the release of the video of Arbery's killing, footage from a surveillance camera emerged showing a man believed to be Mr. Arbery at a home construction site shortly before the shooting. The man is seen walking on the site and looking around for a few minutes before jogging down the street. Arbery's killing happened shortly before the deaths of George Floyd by police in Minneapolis and Breonna Taylor by police during a failed no-knock raid in Louisville, Kentucky. All these incidents sparked widespread protests against police violence and racial injustice in the United States and around the globe. On May 10th of 2021, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed legislation that overhauled an existing Civil War-era law and limited most Georgians' authority to arrest people whom they believe have committed a crime. The citizens' arrest law had allowed any Georgian who believed they had witnessed a crime to arrest the suspected offender if the crime is committed in his presence or within his immediate knowledge. The law was initially cited by Georgia's Attorney General, who told police the men who killed Arbery should not be charged. That Attorney General later recused himself from the trial. On November 24th of 2021, after about a 2-week trial, a Georgia jury found Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Roddy Bryan guilty of murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and criminal intent to commit a felony. In a separate trial, a jury found all 3 men were found guilty of federal hate crimes as well. Another senseless murder. For Today in History, I'm Michael Powell. Join me again tomorrow, won't you? We'll see what that day brings. Till then, YouTube wants you to watch this.